So until now we have been learning how to write the Python commands on the Python shell or the interactive environment. So this session will aim at exploring how to create the independent Python files and how to run them. So the simplest way to open a new file in editor is from the shell only. You can go to the file and in the ideally you click on new file. So this is a new file for you, and let's say we save it as all Python files will have the extension .py. So I'll call this as first.py. It's going in documents. By default you can choose any particular folder. Let's say I choose to go on desktop. So in desktop this will be stored as first.py. Now in Python there are some very important stuff centered especially around the indentation. So like whenever you use a loop or condition, we do not have curly braces to define the scope of for or if like we have in C or C++ languages, etc. Rather, the scope here is defined by the indentation. What do I mean by it will be clear in just short span of time. So now I can write the complete Python program over here, and let's take a list with few elements. Let's say I want to use a for loop to print the elements inside this. So what can I do is for lm in a. Now each element will point one by one to all the elements inside a. Now I put a colon. So colon will be here used for the scoping. The moment I press an enter, since it's in Python editor, it comes with the indented space from the beginning, and here I can write, let's say, some statement. Let's say one is fixed like hello. Now it's again in the same indentation, and I can keep on writing for my for loop. Let's say I say print lm. If I want to continue in the for scope, I have to be indented at the same level. And let's say I want to go out of the scope of this for loop, so I'll use my backspace. So backspace in tabs are usually highly used to achieve this indentation. And now I can define a dictionary, let's say D, with some key and value. Now to print these, what can I use is, let's say, the standard syntax that we learned in dictionary for key comma value in d dot items, and we can say print value for, let's say, this key is. So I can continue in this for loop to write something else. To come out of the scope of for loop, I use a backspace and write here puts. So print here the statement. Let's say end of the program, and save it. Now how to run this is the second question. So if you see, there's one option to run and run module, so you can run the whole module, and the shortcut for that is also F5. So let's see if I run it, what happens. So if I run it as expected, this is giving me hello, the first element of list and high, then hello, the second element of list and high, and so on. Then we have same for dictionary, and then end of the program. This is one simpler way to run your Python file, which is, and we can see the path now that it's in desktop first.py. So it's also possible to run this file completely outside the Python environment. That's from the command shell. Let's see. So I'll go to desktop, and to run the file, the Python should be used as the first keyword here, Python, and the file name. So this is another way to run and get the output of the file. We'll be learning going forward that even from the command line you can pass the arguments to the Python file. That will be a separate session altogether. But this is largely the way how do you write the independent files, and how you can run from either the Python environment or from outside the Python environment, that's from the shell. Thank you.